Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF, Dynamite, or Might. I, Michael Cole, with Tony Schiavone and with Taz. And today on Dynamite, or Might, we're going to see LA Knight here today, because he has a bind with Pennywise the Clown, who struck him not too long ago and started something with him. So we're going to hear from him, Michael Cole says. Yeah, we are, Tony Schiavone said. We're going to hear from LA Knight. And he's going to be fighting Oscar for the TWF heavyweight winnings. And we also know he's got a bind with Pennywise the Clown. Yeah, well, the bind started, Taz says, after he beat Pennywise the Clown. That's how the bind started. And if I know LA Knight, he's going to float after he's done with LA Knight. All right. So everyone knows by now that I got the right to fight Oscar next for the TWF heavyweight winnings. And I got there because I ended up beating Belasca, the goddess of madness. Now, I don't have anything against Belasca. I think she's a good strong woman. I think she's a good wrestler. What I do got against is some fuckhead clown calling himself Pennywise the Clown, or Pennywise the stepping or skipping clown. But he's never stepped or skipped. At least no one ever saw him do it. And he comes, I beat him, and what's he do? He hits me from behind like a weakling. So right there, he's already giving good clowns a bad name. Now I want him to come out here so I could tell that clown, leer to leer, that I'm not frightened of clowns. I'm not frightened of anyone who wears makeup. And I don't got anything against any of these glee men and glee women who do that. But when you, like Pennywise the Clown, strike me from behind, you're just asking for a bind. Yeah. And then I'm going to teach you whose game it is. LA Knight. Yeah. You wanted to see me? Yeah. I do want to see you, Pennywise the Clown, because you struck me from behind like a weakling. And there ain't no laughing here. We're not clowning around. You like to talk about how everyone floats and everything floats, and then when they're down there with you, they're going to float too. I don't give a shit whatever that means. But I know if I drop you, you won't be floating anywhere. You'll be laying down on this ring because you fucked with the wrong man. Now, Pennywise the Clown says, did I fuck around with the wrong man? Truly, LA Knight, no one's going to say that they're truly frightened of you. I mean, your first run in WWE was nothing to be onlooked for. Your run in TNA, okay, that was alright. Your run in the NWA, yeah, you may have been the NWA heavyweight fighter, whatever. Your two-whiff run in WWE when they put you on NXT for the two-whiff time, and then SmackDown the first time in Raw. Well, yeah, you won the $100 winnings. You won the W41 rank winnings 2 times. But you really didn't do anything to stand out except go, yeah! But I'm going to tell you what, LA Knight, you'll float. They all float. And when you're down here with me, you'll float too. I tell you, I don't know what the fuck that means, but it ain't gonna be no floating. And LA Knight just struck down Pennywise the Clown, Michael Cole says. He dropped him, Tony Schiavone says. Pennywise the Clown has learned he's fucked with the wrong man. Oh, is that right? So it's a class, and he's learning, it's a class, and he's learning a class now? Come on. And LA Knight just really giving it to Pennywise the Clown, who just falls right out of the ring. And LA Knight's like, I just showed that clown fuck whose game it is. It's LA Knight's game. And if he thinks he's going to come and strike me down from behind again, he got another guess coming. Well, he just did. Oh. And LA Knight was ready for Pennywise the Clown, Michael Cole says. Yeah, he was, Tony Schiavone says. He was ready for all Pennywise's clowning around, his mind games, whatever whatever you want to call them. You know, shit. Well, he was ready for all of that. And more, Michael Cole says. Well, yes, he was. And he was ready for all of that, Michael Cole says. He was ready for everything Pennywise the Clown had to give him. And he'll be ready for everything he can give him, too. Tony Schiavone said, I tell you what, Taz says, Ric Flair's in the ring now. Well, LA Knight, I do unlook you for wanting to bring a fight. But you want to, I'll unlook you for wanting to be ready to fight and bring a fight. You want to have a match with Pennywise here today? Yeah, I want to have a match with that clown fuck. All right, you got your match with Pennywise the Clown here today on Dynamite or Mike. Woo! Well, now Ric Flair is hoping to get out of the ring and not get hung up like what happened to Jonathan Coachman yesterday, and then he lost one of his small speakers, Michael Cole says. And we never did seek that one back. And now we got one of the fight keepers in the ring now. We got one of the fight keepers in the ring now, Michael Cole says. And now Pennywise the Clown getting ready. Ding, ding. Oh. And this match is underway now. And Pennywise the Clown is now in the bind of LA Knight, Michael Cole says. And he's not clowning around anymore. No, he's not, Tony Schiavone says. LA Knight did not like what Pennywise the Clown did to him. And he's going to meet Oscar. And he has to deal with this clown. Well, Taz said that clown happened to be one of the most evilest clowns ever crafted from Stephen King's mind, Taz says. And a lot of folks might say that Pennywise is the only evilest clown there ever was. You name me another evil clown out there. And I don't care if it's from a show, film, or play, name it. Taz said out and... Well, right now, one would say it would have been Doink the Clown during his early run in WWE, Michael Cole says. Well, Pennywise the Clown just struck down LA Knight and body slammed him. But by the time I got to WWF, by that time I got there, he was gone, Michael Cole says. Yeah, I'll give you that one, Tony Schiavone says. That Doink the Clown was a really bad, frightening clown in his early run in WWF at the time, before he came to WWE. But I don't know if he was as bad as Pennywise is. No one is bad as Pennywise is. No one is. Oh! All the other followers of the 4-1 Bonds of Evil unlooked this fiend. Well, Dark Spectre is the only one that Pennywise fears. And now Pennywise fears, Taz said. Pennywise the Clown going back in. LA Knight just did his end hold to Pennywise the Clown. This match is over. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner, LA Knight. Well, LA Knight has beat Pennywise the Clown here today on Dynamite or Mike. And we don't know if this war between Pennywise the Clown and LA Knight is over, or if it will get in the way of him fighting Oscar for the TWF heavyweight winnings, Michael Cole says. Well, your guess is good as mine on that one, Tony Schiavone says. Well, I hope not, and I hope the thing between them is settled. I wouldn't know about that, Taz says. A lot of wrongs or wars are never settled at a one fight, you know. And I don't think LA Knight has seen the last of Pennywise the Clown, and neither has Pennywise the Clown seen the last of LA Knight. Alright, take it away now, Joey Styles. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Michael Cole and Tony Schiavone. I'm going to be talking with LA Knight here today on Dynamite for Mike. Alright, LA Knight, you have a bind with Pennywise the Clown, and you taught him not to clown around anymore. Well, you got that right, Joey Styles. I taught him not to clown around anymore. I taught him, and I showed him whose game it was. It was LA Knight's game. Now he can go back and float all the fuck he wants. Now, I got to shift, because I'm dealing with Oscar now, the Kaiserin of tomorrow, the TWF heavyweight fighter. Oscar, I have a lot of onlook for you. And somehow, someway you got past Becky, Taylor, Arrow, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus O'Shawn, Enzo Amore, and Seth Rollins. But I can tell you, you're one man, you're not a woman, you're not going to get past, and that's me. I'm going to drop you. I'm going to win the TWF heavyweight winnings, and then that's going to be the end of it. And at the end, I'll be the TWF heavyweight fighter, and everyone will know what game it is. LA Knight, yeah. Well, that's my talk with LA Knight, or Los Angeles Knight. That is what LA is short for. Back to you, Michael Cole and Tony Schiavone. Well, thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with LA Knight here today on Dynamite for Mike. And it's all the time we got here for Dynamite for Mike. I, Michael Cole, with Tony Schiavone and with Taz. We hope you like Dynamite for Mike, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact or Hit.